Hey, what's up, everybody? It's James with the Movement of Sustainable Salons. We're here today live in New York. Our good friends Chantel and Curtis are in from Design House all the way from Canada. They're in New York as well. Chantel is over at Ion Studio in Soho taking an awesome class. How you doing, Chantel?
I'm doing great, thanks. I'm glad I had a couple minutes to step away. It's getting pretty heated in there with lots of updos, lots of pretty girls.
Sounds good. Sounds like my kind of class. Angela and I are here on the patio at Davines headquarters, just hanging out, and Curtis is over there. You can see the nice backdrop. He's actually inside at Davines HQ. What's up, Curtis?
Hey, brother. Yeah, just glad to be in town and looking forward to this webinar. This is something that we've been planning for a little while, and it's on some amazing topics. So, yeah, really looking forward to it.
That's cool. So, we wanted to talk today a little bit about the new mask with Vibrachrom. Obviously, it's been all over, all over social media, and some awesome things that have been happening with it. We have, hopefully, Christine. There you go. Got the mask right there, Curtis. We have Salon Concrete jumping in. Hopefully, our good friend Russ, who handles the social media for Davines, is over there doing the class. And Francesco. What's up, Francesco?
Hey, who is speaking?
I think he's got his. Hey, Russ, you have to make sure to have your phone on landscape, not.
Oh, okay.
So,
you need to turn.
Sorry, for portrait rather than. Go back to portrait rather than landscape. But yeah, we're really excited about having Francesco and what they're doing over at Salon Concrete today. And Russ is the guy in social media. He definitely should be the one to be able to figure this one out. So we'll put him in the hot seat for trying to get his stuff worked out. Yeah, definitely.
And one of the big topics, education is obviously a key component to sustainability for your salons. Summer months come in June and July, things can slow down a tiny bit for most salons. So, make sure that you take full advantage of some of the great classes that Davines has to offer. There's some great things, obviously, where Chantel is over at Ion. They have a bunch of great classes, and supposedly there's soon to be some more released. Francesco, who's joining us from Salon Concrete, is once they get their tech issues worked out, is doing the release of mask with Vibrachrom over at Salon Concrete. But check with your distributors. I mean, there's just some awesome things that are coming out, and use the time to your advantage in terms of getting in and really taking advantage of these classes with your staff. Use it as a good outing. I mean, obviously, Curtis and Chantel traveled all the way here from Canada to spend an awesome couple days in New York with some beautiful weather, except for last night. But definitely take advantage of it. Let's see if they're able to get on at the bottom here. I can see Russell's shoulder, but
yeah, looks like he's just positioning his camera there. Look at set up.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
What's up? So, obviously, if you don't know, Christine Zielinski from Salon Concrete, who is a huge education component, and the infamous Francesco, head of Davines Education, who just relocated over here to North America. What's up, Francesco? How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Good, Christine. Hi.
Hello.
So, we obviously are going to talk a little bit about mask with Vibrachrom today. You guys just got done with your class, I guess?
Say it again?
You just finished your class today for mask with Vibrachrom?
Oh, yeah. Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
So,
what was the reception like?
4 models and around 50 people here. Actually, they're nice color.
That's great. So awesome. What did they think about the class? Was everybody, I know it seems to be all over social media that everybody's so impressed with the new mask. What were the participants of the class? Were they completely wowed like I'm sure they were?
Yeah, I believe that they very about the virus of the culture. Actually, we had a representation of more round, copper, reds, very, very nice. I think they appreciate that.
That's great. What about now? Obviously, I know that Francesco, we talked about it, but Curtis and I don't do hair. We just do this fun stuff. but the girls obviously do. I'm sure they have a couple of questions about the new mask. Anything from you two?
Can you tell everybody a little bit about the technology behind the Vibrachrom addition to the mask color?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that is absolutely something that is outstanding. This is providing an incredible shine and durability and reliability of the color, and also beautiful condition of the hair. The Vibrachrom technology is basically made for three main components. We have protein extract from quinoa, which is allowing the pigments to remain longer into the hair by filling the gap, filling the whole hair fiber. And also that's providing super shine. Then we have a possibility period, which is let's say is making the pigment penetrating with more success into the hair cortex, and that is allowing to us to reduce the percentage of the ammonia in the formulation, but also better coverage, better penetration of the pigment, more vibrancy of the old red, copper, any type of reflection. Then we have omega-9, that is something that is incredible because we improved our shine in comparison to the old mask CPS over 60%. It's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable.
That's great.
Nice. Yeah, and the last little bit there, we could hear a little bit better. So whatever you guys are doing for the mic, that was a lot better. We missed a little bit of the beginning, but you know, we have a pretty good idea. I don't know whether or not your web connection is high enough to support the video, but we are hearing you now, Francesco.
Yeah. So I hear myself in. It's so weird.
Oh yeah. So then reverberates. Why. That's tough to follow.
Yeah. So what can I do?
It's.
Would you guys like a sneak peek into
probably.
the styling class?
Sure.
Absolutely. Let's see.
While we're waiting, how do I turn my camera around, or can I?
I think you just have to turn it yourself. Like.
Okay.
Sometimes you can double.
Huh?
Sometimes you can double tap the screen on your profile and it'll switch to the other camera.
Okay, I'll give you a sneak peek, and then I got to run. I got another model to do for my last shoot, so just thought I'd give you guys some insight into the class. It's awesome. Hopefully, everybody that's watching can make their way over to Ion someday. And ciao for now.
Oh yeah, that's working. That's live in the Ion right now, and the class is going on.
Yeah, I think that was Marco in the background.
See that away?
Chantel, which class are you doing today? Hey.
We're doing a shapes class.
Nice.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I love you, model. Good.
Awesome. So which one's your model?
What's that?
Which one's your model?
That's really cool. We're going to be filming at Ion later on today too, so we'll give you guys some sneak peek background of the salon itself. Hopefully, we'll get to spend a little bit of time with Leo and Marco, and be able to have them give some explanations to some of the great things that they've actually put into place in terms of sustainability for their salon. It's a really pretty space. There's so much cool reclaimed things happening there. So we'll do a little bit of a walkthrough with that with you guys later on today. We're having a little bit of trouble getting Davines official back on with Francesco, so hopefully we can work that out. But Curtis and Chantel had come in yesterday, and we were really lucky to spend the afternoon at Color Me Bushwick, which is Chelsea Pickthorn and Jocelyn over at Pickthorn and Bushwick, do the awesome annual event. Curtis, is this their third year? I think they said?
The fourth.
Yeah, it was, I think, the 4th, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. If
Chantel's leaving now.
Okay. Bye, Chantel. Chantel's going back into her class. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we'll get some good footage later on today once we head over there. But the Color Me Bush Week, it's basically this really awesome event with local undiscovered bands. They do something really amazing. They do 10 bands a day, right? Is it 10? I think 10 bands
Every
a day,
hour.
every hour over 3 days. So, it's just a super humongous thing to take on, which they do a beautiful job with it. This year they did a little bit of a change. They do hair at the event as well. They do makeovers for the models or the bands themselves. So if you guys haven't seen some of the videos or the stop motion that Chelsea had posted up through Davines North America, please check it out. It was super, super cool. What did you think about it, Curtis?
Yeah, I was really amazed, especially at the level and talent that they had. I kind of expected that it was just going to be local bands that she had, but she had bands from all over the country, some really up and coming, indie names and labels that people were really excited about coming to see. And, just talking with everybody around here at Davines North America headquarters and stuff like that, a lot of the staff had specific bands that they really were excited about going and checking out during the festival. And I thought that was really unique because it almost made it kind of like a mini music festival that had headliners that people really were excited about seeing, especially in such a small, intimate setting. We could maybe fit like 30 people in there. Hey, you're back.
Yep.
Now we can see you.
Here I am.
Now we can see you.
Hey, that's a lot better.
So
a lot better.
That's good. So we had a very, very great morning here, and we have not finished. I have a line of models right there. I think you can see it, right?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
We're gonna take care about them in a few minutes. Actually, they are waiting for us. They're all excited to be in color with the new mask with Vibrachrom. Actually, I'm excited too, because we have one of the best color line in the market. So I cannot fail. Actually, I'm very supported from the color itself. So this is what I feel anytime I'm in front of the people presenting this new baby from Davines. I'm just very confident because the color is just working so amazingly. So what I have to say more than this, just you need to try it, guys. You need to try it. And the results, it's so reliable. It's super easy to work with. The hair condition based on the master Vibrachrom technology is something that never seen before. The great coverage, very easy to achieve with a very vibrant result, but also translucent color. So that means like in nature. The color you achieve is like a natural color. Very able to counteract any warm or brazy hair by lifting. We have a beautiful extra lift families, which is a very cool, very forward-facing reflection. So it's something that we just enjoy working day by day. I learning more and more. I already seen over 500 models, live models, in the last 4 months, and I'm impressed of the quality of the result. Everybody is touching the color for the first time, is immediately achieving incredible results. So this is what we need for our salon. This is what we need for our business. So easy to use. Take it easy, and what else? Just enjoy.
That's great. I also heard that
that's incredible.
They were able to lower the ammonia content in the color.
Yes, exactly, definitely. Because by using this phospholipidic carrier, which is allowed into us to make the success of penetration of the pigments much easier. The point is we don't need anymore the amount of ammonia that we used in the past. So we reduce dramatically the percentage of the ammonia, which is, of course, providing to us a better hair condition, more healthy hair. So this is fabulous. But not only that, it's also more pleasant for the scalp. So the clients, they tell you they have a feeling that they are using an ammonia-free color, even though they're using an ammonia color. So, which is fabulous.
It's great. Better for the stylist.
Oh, sorry. It's also beneficial for the smell because you cannot smell ammonia.
It's great.
So you just it's super pleasant.
Go ahead, Curtis.
Nice.
Doing something?
Oh, I was just going to say, especially with regards to the phospholipid carrier aspect, and just was wondering if Francesco had noticed. Yeah, we're here. We're here, Francesco. We just can't see you, but we can still hear you. We may have lost him just with the internet connection, but just with that aspect of
Salon concrete is
just with that.
So the Wi-Fi connection isn't the greatest.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's all the concrete.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Francesco. Yeah. So I was just going to ask about the aspect of the phospholipid carrier and just having the high conditioning effect of that, and then the durability of the color, lasting. So, if Francesco, you can still hear me or not?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear
Hi.
you.
Yeah.
Maybe if you can type him a message there, James, just let him know that we can hear him, but he must not be able to hear us. Well,
and I can see
it's I guess maybe for him that we're freezing. It might be his internet connection there.
Yeah, it could.
But
this is the magic
how amazing
of the technologies, guys.
We can hear you. If you can hear us now.
Oh, okay. I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, we can see you as well. But
cool.
go ahead, Curtis. Curtis was asking a quick question about the phospholipids.
Yeah.
Yeah, just about the conditioning effect and the durability of the color, if you've actually noticed that effect.
I can't hear anything, guys.
Oh, is it maybe me? Yeah, I was asking about the conditioning effect and the durability of the color, whether or not you're still getting that. James, maybe you can repeat my question. Maybe it's me that's not able to be heard.
Yeah, it could be. Hey, Francesco, I don't know if you can hear me. Maybe
now,
it was just
yes.
Curtis.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now I can hear you. Yeah.
Curtis's question was about the phospholipids and the conditioning effect on the hair and the durability of the new color line.
Yep. So what want to know about the technology?
Well, with the new technology, what do you see in terms of the old mask versus the new, in terms of the conditioning of the hair? I know you had mentioned the natural tones and things that come through, but in terms of the lasting effects.
Yes, it's. I can tell you, it seems now even it's not a brother or a sister. the improvement is really a step behind because the phospholipid carriers is allowed into us a very limited amount of pigment, so let's say the color result is remaining very natural, very vibrant, and also translucent, which means you have each single hair is colorized in a different manner according to the size of the hair structure. So that is fabulous because listen, you can have a color, you can color the hair. Again, you would say this is a natural color. It's not color. And the hair condition by using omega-9 and protein extract from quinoa is providing very soft, very silky, and super shine hair. I just can tell you over 60% of improvement in shine from the previous color line, which is an incredible jump, actually, if you think about that was already considered a very shine color line. But this one is outstanding, is amazing. We have hundreds of pictures of before and after that our network of trainers worldwide took during the color application, and we're still impressed of the incredible results they achieve. And I can tell you, we started color testing the hair without the color charts, just following our feeling, and we had a huge amount of success. So I believe no matter what, whoever is gonna take this color line is gonna see a simplification in color, in the color process, in the color formulation. You don't need to be spend hours and hours in class to understand how these color lines work, because it's just simple and easy, user friendly. The gray coverage is fabulous. So the gray coverage is fabulous. Completely respecting the hair structure. So you have a nice and great gray coverage without having a flat color, which is not anymore I mean, it's something that is definitely new, is fashion forward, a new way to cover gray hair.
It's great.
Which is great. Now, I know that you don't have too much time, Francesco, and we do appreciate it. Just one last question. What can you tell us about the High Lift series?
Oh, High Lift series. We have a brand new High Lift series with new fashion reflection, much more capable to counteract the warm side during the lifting process. We are working well in toning too. So whenever, especially now that people, they are looking for this pinky violet, gray, super pale effect, also when you want, correct in color correction, they're working very well. You can use for flamboyant technique, you can use for balayage technique, consistency of the color, so allowing to use, literally working with different type of techniques. We have a very, very performant, up to 5 level in 15 minutes with a very clean, nice results from roots to hands, which is absolutely outstanding.
Cool.
We got him, right?
Yeah, I think you lost him.
Yeah, I know that he had to go to finish out the models that were at the class as well. So I don't know if they're trying to jump back on so we could give him an official goodbye. But there's Russ's hat. Hey, Russ. I know Russ is being a little camera shy today. I don't know why. Usually he would jump on and say hello, but yeah, they're having some technical issues there too. But you can still hear me, okay, Curtis? Right?
Yep.
All right. Well,
yeah, no problem.
We wanted to obviously make sure that we touched on Mash with Vibrachrom. I know here. When are you getting it released in Canada, Curtis? What was your ETA?
I think we're getting it within next week or the week after, so it's going to be very soon. We're really looking forward to it. And one thing that I'll mention too, what I was really excited about what Francesco was saying there, was that how many models that they've been doing over the last little while, really learning the color system and really getting it out there. They're still excited about it, and if they're excited about it, then I am as well, and most salons out there should be, because they're doing some amazing colors with it. And I'm really looking forward to seeing, especially the artistic aspect. But can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay, or?
Yeah, I'm losing you a little bit, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, it's surprising. The network, I'm on the network here, but maybe it's just me that's just not working very well. But anyways, what I was saying is that really excited about how many models that they've been doing the Vibrachrom on. So they have a lot of test subjects in there, and really excited to see what they had come up with over the next little while. We're going to be having our class next week, so we're excited about that. So I guess you're not hearing me.
I just paused the recording for a quick second. Anybody that's on there, Just Curtis is having a little bit of a technical difficulty. It could just be blab. Can you hear me now? Okay.
I can hear you, but it still says record.
Yeah, it's. I'm only hearing audio on you.
Okay, I'll switch off the network here and come back in. It's still saying record on my screen though. Am I a little bit better now?
Your sound is okay, but you're. Oh wait, here maybe you're coming back on. Let's see. Give it a second, guys.
Yeah, it must be me that's cutting out because you guys are off my screen now, but it must be something to do with the network.
I'm seeing a little something, but still not you.
Here, let me relaunch.
So we just want to thank everybody. If you noticed the difference in the shot, Curtis had to come inside, little tech difficulties. But want to thank you today. We definitely want to thank Francesco Ferri for coming on. I know he had a busy day today. We will continue to get some more education-based information up on the site. I think that it's paramount for you guys to make sure that this time of year you're taking a look at what's out there, what your distributors have, and what Davines is hosting. Anything to end, Curtis?
Well, we'll definitely be talking about this a lot more with Mask and with Vibrachrom. There's so much coming out in the next little while. What I was saying prior, and I'm not sure if it was coming through on the camera or not, but really excited about how many models they're actually doing with the in these training classes and everything else. And if Francesco is excited about it, then we're excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. And yeah, just looking forward to our next conversation. But we may be doing something else maybe on later on today. If not, we look forward to you joining the movement, sending us a line, saying that you're available to come onto the show. Anything else that you'd like to see in shows upcoming, please let us know, and we'll definitely try to include that in our next few episodes.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you guys are checking out the salonmovement.com. Any emails you could send over to info@thesalonmovement.com. But check it out. Check some of the past recordings out. As Curtis mentioned, we're definitely looking for some suggestions and some things that you guys want to see. We're also looking for some guests on the show. If you guys are working on an interesting project that's important to you, we'd definitely love to speak with you. And hopefully we talk to you guys later on today.